So we're going to do a quick demo of this application, the Store Intelligence Assistant. We're going to start by asking a simple question here, which triggers off this tool call, which goes to this Genie room. And we can see in the Genie room, and I'm going to put this side by side, so we can see in the history what it's pulling. As you can see that we are able to generate the code, get the response, and the response then goes back to the agent. And the agent nicely summarizes the result. So that's great. And maybe we can also ask another question that pulls another room. In this case, it's going to pull an entirely different Genie room, which has information hooked up to answer questions around product and inventory info. And now you can see we have generated the code here. The response here is processed by the agent here in real time, and we can come back and provide the response once again. All right, so that's great. So we have the store ID 105. We also, in the meantime, need to figure out, maybe let's just say forecast for a particular store. And this goes back to the other room at this point. And this is not here. This goes back to this other room. We can go back to history and check what's going on here. And it's attempting to generate the response here. So while it does that, we can take a look at the code that it's generated, and it's using the AI forecast to produce the result, right? So it's also giving you the total forecast, the upper cutoff and the lower cutoff for this forecast, and we can see that here as well. So that's great. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask it one last question, which is going to be about complaints that we hear from a particular store, and this is meant to pull another tool, which is the vector search index. And then based on the information we find in the vector search index, we are able to come back and respond in a pointed way for the user's question. And finally, we can say summarize our conversation, and this should be able to summarize really quickly what happened in this particular session, right? So there it is, a very quick demo of what we're looking at here. Everything is running on Databricks. The apps stored, basically deployed using Databricks applications. The tools are all inside Databricks.